Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by. So if you've been here before, you might have seen my previous video in which I made these LED light BoBo centerpieces. Now I love the way these look, so it had me thinking like, well, how can I remix this look? And then I came up with this idea of these suspended LED BoBo balloons. Now I think these are perfect for the end of summer, like an outdoor summer soiree, but they can also be used inside for a party where the lights are dim. So if you feel the same way and like the way these look, keep watching because I'm going to show you exactly how I made them. As the name implies, first thing you're going to need is some BoBo balloons. So BoBo are just these clear plastic balloons. BoBo is the brand I have, but they have off brands that work just as well. I love these balloons because they're perfectly clear and very stretchy, and it's gonna give you like that glass balloon look that matches perfectly with the LED lights. And a little trick is to wear gloves when you're making these, that way you don't get fingerprints all over the exterior. Don't skip this step, okay? You have to stretch these balloons to get a perfectly round globe. If you don't stretch this out really well, you're gonna end up with this oblong, awkward shaped BoBo balloon. So just stretch all over, make sure every single flat piece is no longer flat. You want the entire balloon to look all crinkly and wrinkled like an old plastic bag. Once it looks like this, you know you have it just right. Next, you want to pick out your LED lights. Now, there's two main types on Amazon. There are the battery pack ones that look like this. They require like 2 AAA batteries and they're a little bit heavy and thick. Or you can have these more slim, low profile ones that I use. Now, I love these thinner ones. I've had them since last year and they still light up. The batteries are still lasting. These come with the batteries built in. The pack is small and lightweight, and it's easy to use with the little black switch. I'm gonna link these below so you can get them, but if you already have the ones with the battery pack, you can still use them. You'll just have to kind of like maybe tape them on just to keep the battery pack from falling off of the balloon. So after you get your BoBo balloons stretched out, you're going to want to inflate them, of course. Go ahead and put it all the way down on the nozzle, hold that tight so air doesn't escape, and inflate it until the seams of the balloon no longer have ripples. But be careful because if you inflate it too big, it will definitely pop. After it's inflated, take your neck and then go ahead and just stretch it out. Now with this method, your BoBos are gonna last at least a week, if not more. However, if you want your BoBos to last forever, go ahead and watch my last video in which I show you how to make a permanent seal so they never deflate. After you've stretched the neck out pretty well, you're gonna go ahead and tie it into itself and make a little knot just like this. Stretch it out some more and make sure that knot is nice and tight so no air can escape. Then you're gonna just make a second knot. That's all. So with this method, you have 2 knots tied very tightly and no air will get out. Once that's complete, take your LED lights. Now these lights are housed onto this wire, this metal wire, which makes it really pliable and it stays in place. This is why you're not going to need adhesive or glue for this project because everything stays put, making it very simple. So take the end of your light wire, twist it around so it's locked on there. Then you're just going to take your lights and wrap them down and around, following the seam of the BoBo balloon. This is going to ensure that your lights are perfectly centered. So just follow that seam, go down, and go all the way around. It's simple, right? I'm telling you, these things are so easy to make, but they're so cute. Once you get around to the other side, you're going to take the wire and then wrap it around the base of the knot. I guess this is what, like a 90-degree angle, and then you're gonna come back down and around the other side of the balloon. Essentially, you're making an X shape with the lights on the BoBo balloon, if that makes sense. And then you're gonna come back up and just do the same thing, wrapping it around the base of the knot. Wrap it around several times, and this is what's gonna help it stay in place without the need to use glue or adhesive, just putting it underneath the wire and eventually having that battery pack land underneath your last wire and keeping it in place. Now, mind you, If you want to add glue for extra security, you can, but you don't need it because as you can see, it stays in place. No problem at all. And this is what it looks like lights on. I didn't want to just do Bobos, I wanted to do some chandelier balloons, so I made a few clusters. I think it was like 3 clusters of 6, and I'm going to add those to my ceiling just to create a little bit of dimension with the balloons. But you can absolutely just use only LED Bobo balloons. You don't have to add the latex balloons. It's all up to you. To attach your LED Bobos to your ceiling, you're going to use some fishing line because it's transparent, and you can either tie them, use command hooks, tape, whatever best fits what you need for your venue. And after that's complete, all you need to do is wait for the sun to set and you have your final look. So this is what it looks like during that twilight hour. You know, when the sun hasn't fully set, but it's just kind of going down. They're still really bright and bold and still make that statement that I was really going for. But then once it gets dark, the lights become even brighter. They bounce off the colors of the balloon, making it very intense, very beautiful. And I just felt like it was exactly what I was looking for. Overall, I think this look was relatively easy to do, but makes a huge impact. It's perfect for an indoor or outdoor event. And I think it's a great idea, especially if you pair it with the LED BoBo centerpieces, which if you would like to learn how to make, you can watch right here in my video. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button or feel free to subscribe because I have a lot more videos coming and ready for you guys. As always, thanks for watching.